So welcome back guys. Today I'm with another problem of Codechef April challenge, Chef and Dice. So the statement of the problem is that we'll be given n 6-sided standard dice. Now a standard dice is simply a fair dice. Like for example, when we have a dice, if one side we have 1, then the other side we will have 6. If one side we have 2, then the other side will have 5. That is the sum of the opposite sides will always be equal to 7. That's a standard dice. So we have certain constraints in the problem. So what we have to first do, we have to stack the dices. Okay, the constraint is that on the base the maximum area should be 2 cross 2. That is, on the base at max we can have 4 dices, not more than 4 dices. Okay, and we have to find the maximum visible pins, maximum visible pips, and minimum area. That is, our arrangement should have maximum number of pins and minimum area, and we have to find the value of the pips here. For example, if we have only one dice here, then there's only one possible arrangement, like we can put it here. Now, why this arrangement is valid? Because we have to find the maximum possible pips, which is 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. So 1 is the smallest one, so we will put it this way so that 1 will be hidden. So the maximum possible for one dice orientation will be 6 plus 4 plus 5 plus 3 plus 2, which is 20. Now for 2 dice orientation. Now, as you can see that this is the best possible arrangement. Why? Because we can also stack them on top of each other, but in that case the area will not be minimum. No, but here we will have the minimum area. Now here the possible values will be, maximum value will be 6 plus 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2, and we will hide those values which are minimum. So in short, in every arrangement you will have to first find out how many faces are visible. Like here 4, 1 2 3 4 and 1 2 3 4, and the maximum possible value is 6 5 4 3. Okay, so for 2 dice orientation there will be 36. Now for 3 dice orientation, now this dice will have 4 visible faces, top, left, right, and this one. So this will be 6 plus 5 plus 4 plus 3. And this dice, it has only 3 visible faces. It will be this, this, and this. So 6 plus 5 plus 4. And this has 4 visible faces, 6 plus 5 plus 4 plus 3. So that's what I'm saying, that you only have to check how many visible faces are there, and you have to put the maximum possible value there. So for 3 dice it will be 51. Similarly for 4 dices. Now these, because after that if you have another dice, we can't put that like on the base, we'll have to put it on some other dice. No, because the maximum base area should be 2 cross 2. So this is our base case. Like if we have less than 4, then these are the possible arrangements. Now, so if you just see that if we have, this will be the one tile, like if you have 4. Similarly, there will be another tile which will be on top of it, another tile should be on top of it, and another tile should be on top of it. And for now, when you put another tile on top of it, now these 4 values will get changed. Now obviously we will not put, then when these values will get changed, we want this value to be minimum, so we will put 4 here and not 6, because 4 is minimum among 6, 5 and 4. So the possible value will then be 6 plus 5, it will be 11 for every dice, and it will be 11 to 4, 44. So what I'm trying to say here is that for only one, if you have up till 4, so for 1 we have 22, we have 36, 3 we have 51, and 4 we have 60. So this is what I was saying about that. These, if a layer has above it another layer, so we'll have only 2 visible faces, will be 1 and 2. So obviously here, as I said, that we have to put the maximum possible value on the visible faces. So maximum possible value will be 6 and 5. It will be 6 plus 5, 11 for 1, and for 4 will be 11 and 4, 44. So for now, when we are stacking on top of each other, if we have n layers, so for n minus 1 layers, every layer which have 44, every layer will have 44 visible pips. Because the top layer will be covered. Now there's a simple catch, like for the last layer, if the last layer is not filled, so obviously we will have also some another visible faces of the second last layer. So like here, like if you can see here, like the blue one, if you can see here, this is the n-1 tile, which is visible from the n tile because there is not any dice on top of it. So it will have 4 values, not 2. It will have 6, 5, 4. And dice which are below it, they will have only 2, 6 and 5. So this is a like edge case for n-1 tile. You have to check it. So simply, if you just look at this, like I have developed an equation for the question, which is that n is the total number of dice, t is total number of dice at top. Full layer will be n minus top divided by 4. Why we are dividing by 4? Because at maximum we can put 4 tiles below. That's the constraint of the question 2x2. So the solution will be visible pips in the intermediate layers, which is n-1 layers, pips at the top layer, which is the top layer. Now obviously if the top layer is not full, then we can see some pips of the second last layer. So we have to discover the pips of the uncovered faces of second last layer. Then the solution will be this: full layers into 44, because these layers will be like totally hidden. So as I said here and below, that we have only 44 values possible. So 44 into full layers plus pips at the top of top. Like only if pips at top will be like the base case, because it will be just like that. So as you can just, if you just watch the video again, you will get the intuition to solve that question. Now as you can see, I have solved this question. So good luck for your coding, and I'll be uploading another videos based on the same April long challenge. So subscribe to this channel so that you will get notified as soon as I upload the new video. And also, if you have any query, please mention that in the comment section. I will try to get back to you as soon as possible.